Nice left hand from Siegfried, but Valentin on a great level change off of that to counter.
Yeah, it was like a trigger for a takedown. Oh, armbar.
Oh, no, he ends up in an armbar position.
Wow,
though.
what a crazy transition that was. And Stevens might have a good bite on that. That's a
he
tap,
tapped.
and that's it.
He tapped.
Wow, what a crazy transition to catch that arm in mid-roll. Valdina executed another tremendous level change, and during the scramble against the cage, Siegfried Stevens able to hop over the back of Valdina, threaten the back take, but instead catch the arm, isolate it, continue to roll with it, and finish it. Ultimately, a beautiful attack from a very unorthodox position, but like we said, two very experienced amateurs who have seen it all, and Siegfried Stevens showed it today, finishing a very tough prospect in the second round of a competitive fight.
Awesome work, my dude. Oh, yeah, say.
Yeah, I got. He thought he was gonna be able to beat me on the ground, and I told MattieC that I was coming here to take no L's. And if you got a problem with that, 1-800, call my bluff, baby.
Ooh. You heard it here.
On this team, we fight for that inch. On this team, we tear ourselves and everyone else around us to pieces for that inch.
Coming in at 320 kilobytes per second, it's time for MattieC's Sports for you and me.
All right, everybody, MattieC Sports for you and me. I have a special guest here today. She's out of Connecticut, and 2 weeks ago, she clocked into work at Mohegan Sun, and then I wonder if there was sports betting over there. Was there any over there? Did you bet on your fight?
I don't know. I know one drunk guy said he won like $500 on me, but I think he just did it with his buddy.
Oh, okay. So this is Erica Valentin, correct?
Yes, they call me E3. That's like my fighting name, but Erica Valentin, yes.
E3 is a good name. I like it. So yeah. So tell me about your last fight. It didn't really last too long. Got you right in the first round. Took care of business against Lynn Smith. So what was that like coming into the cage and you finished in that fashion?
Yeah, I felt like really calm this fight. Usually like when I come to the cage, I'm like feeling myself a little bit like bumping, but being there 2 times and being like 0-2, honestly, like I was just like, I'm here to really take care of business. I got like the cage filled twice, so I'm like, okay, I've been here before. It's not a game in there. So I was like 100% dialed in this fight. Like even from like being backstage, from the walkout to like everything. Like I was just so dialed in. I just been working really, really hard. I was supposed to fight Reality in January, and then some medical things happened with my opponent, so I didn't fight January. So I've been in a literal back-to-back camp from November, because I got the call for Reality in November. So I was training November, December for January fight. January fight fell through. Then I was training for Ammo in March. So January, February, March. March I lost. So then I got the call for Reality for June. So I've been training March, May, and then for June. So I've been like in a constant fight camp for like 8 months. So I know that I needed to make a statement. Like I was just like, I'm tired of being 0-2. I'm tired of these girls, like, just on the ground, like, I don't know, like it just sucks to really lose twice to jujitsu, you know, one being in like the first round really fast. So I really took those lessons. I don't want to say losses because I feel like there's lessons. I took those lessons and I really, really applied them to my work ethic every day. I'm just like, I can't go out there and lose, you know, like basically that was just my mentality.
Yeah, and you know what? I talked to, and you probably know him, Will Sriracha Smith too.
Yeah, that's my
And
boy.
he's, I've never seen somebody so dedicated to sriracha sauce in my life.
I know, right?
But he's a good dude. We were talking about how Connecticut fighters are on the rise right now. Like you guys are clocking into work a lot. Like there's you, there's what I just said, Will Smith, there's Billy Goff, there's Carlos Candelario who's in the UFC right now. I mean, Connecticut, do you think you guys are on the rise and you guys have only just begun?
Yeah, I just think a lot of people don't really know us like that. You know, even like for Carlos Candelario, he's my training partner. So like when we went to Vegas, I also went to Vegas for this fight camp too. And we trained at like Syndicate and Extreme Couture and everything, and like was actually like and then I went back by myself. So I went with Carlos and all them, like all of our teammates, our coaches and stuff. And they were like, wow, you know, Connecticut like has some killers. Like you guys are like low key. And yeah, so it was like I think we're on the rise. We just really don't like know about us, you know. I see a lot of people like in Vegas and things like that. Like they're getting a lot of shots because of the people that they know, you know. Like I feel like we just have to work a little bit harder because we're just from such a small area, and you know, it just became legal in like I think like 2019 or something. Like, you know, I forgot. It's recent, you know. So you know, I think we're just like the best kept secrets, and I like that, you know.
Yeah, and it seems that way because you guys come up here in Massachusetts. I know you fought Cage Titans before. CES is big up here. What was the other one I was just gonna say? And Bellator, all up here. Like they're bringing them to the casinos. They're, you know, you've been to Plymouth for Cage Titans, and
yeah,
now CES is starting to go back to Rhode Island and a little bit into Connecticut, to Worcester, to Springfield, all that stuff. So it does seem like more Connecticut guys are starting to come this way and making names for themselves. Like I think right now, recently, I think Billy Goff has been that type of Connecticut guy on the rise.
He's so cool, man. He's so chill. I love him. He's cool. Yeah, he's on the rise. There's a bunch of people too from the cage, like Cam Brunensky, or I think that's his last name, my brother, you know, like Justin Valentin. Like there's a lot of guys that are just like, you know, really gonna be great, you know. So it's cool. It's cool to like train with these guys all the time. Like I train with them all the time. So it's cool to like be an amateur woman training with such high level guys, you know, and they're little guys too, like some fight at 125, 135, like, so it's really cool. Like I'm really getting hit by them and like hitting, you know, like I'm taking a lot of power and things like that. So when I fight girls, it kind of like prepares me like a little bit better, I feel like.
Do you yourself feel like because you're training with these guys, like you're ready to kind of clock into work more and take more fights?
Yeah,
you can you can fight with the best and fight with guys that have a different weight class or women that have a different weight class. I mean, do you feel like you're more ready to get some more AMI fights in?
Yeah, for sure. I'm looking to do one in the fall. Soon I talked to the Combat FC, Joe Cav. I don't know his name, but we're definitely going to try to do October, and then definitely reality, like every reality card. I want to kind of fight. I want to rack up some more wins, get a little bit more cage time in, and then I definitely want to go pro because like once you go pro, there's no going back. So I just want to make sure like I get a lot of amateur experience. Like I'm doing like all the Nagas, the IBJ. I'm doing like all those like all in these months. You know, I'm just trying to get all this experience, and I didn't want to do the golden gloves like boxing, and that's in January. So I was thinking about after reality doing like the Golden Gloves and then going like pro, like if everything like works out the way it's supposed to work out. But yeah, I'm trying to get at least like 2 more AMI fights, you know, like 5 good fights as an amateur. And like I want to win the Golden Gloves too. That would be cool, you know, to have that as an AMI.
That's a hustler's ambition right there.
Hell yeah. But like boxing is my shit, you know? So I like it was so nice to like let those hands go. Like even though I didn't really get to let them go like I wanted to, but I like put people on notice because my hands like are really good. Like, and I really haven't got the chance to really show them because these girls are like grabbing me and stuff like that. So it was nice to really like work my display, not only in my hands, but like also my defense. Like when she got me down, I was able to get back to the cage, come back up, stay really calm, you know. So I like that I had good defense as well. The girl was just strong, man. I'm not fighting 120 anymore. I'm 115. I'm like 5 feet tall. Like these 120 chicks are just too big for me. They're like, she was like 5'6", 5'5". So it's hard to like really hit somebody that. So I'm good on 120. So I'll just be doing 115 from now on. I've been doing a lot of catch weights.
I hear you. And it's funny you say about boxing because before MMA, that was my like first like appreciation and love for like combat sports, you know.
Yeah.
And now it's like they never showed fights unless they were pay-per-view. Like never. I think that was the problem for a long time with boxing was because they stopped putting boxing matches on TV. But now you have one every other week on ESPN. Like last Saturday, Joe Smith fought, and I knew he was going to lose, and he lost in the second round. And I was like, whoa, that was and you know, it's coming up in a big way, and I'm happy about it. And MMA, I think, is going to be strong forever. So
yeah,
I hope you go for your Gold Gloves. I really do. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, that'd be cool because like I can't really like if I was to go to the Golden Gloves, I would have to be a pro, you know, and I really want to just focus on MMA as a pro, you know, but I do want as much experience in the AMI as possible, like just doing a lot of tournaments, a lot of jiu-jitsu tournaments, just getting that feel, you know, to be in a crowd and to be around people because it's a hell of a feeling, you know.
So outside of like MMA, like behind the scenes, like what's you on a normal day besides like training your ass off?
Basically that. So like I have 3 daughters. I have triplets, so that's why they call me E3. So
okay.
Yep.
I got the secret to the 3.
Yeah, they're 6.5. So really like a day for me is like just dropping them off. And then I teach here at Underdog. I teach 4 times a week. I teach the Tiny Tykes, the little kids program for the jiu-jitsu and like the 4 to 6 year olds. And then I assistant coach with my professor, the teen jiu-jitsu classes. And then I run the women's program for Underdog, like the cardio kickboxing, like fun stuff. We put on music, we do a little, you know, stuff. So I would basically say that this is kind of my life, like this and my family, like literally have been my life for the last 5.5 years. And my family is literally in this. So I'm like here and my brother's over there sparring with my cousin. And then my nephews are here doing jujitsu. And then my cousin's running that program, Johnny Lopez. So it's just kind of like a family affair, you know, like I'm just here all the time. Like, so when people
Erica could have had a family interview.
I know. I did that with Iggy. Let me know next time. It was me, Justin, and Johnny. Yeah, hell yeah. They're always
it was Iggy. I said, is there anything else you know about Erica that I don't? So she helped me out with this one.
Yeah, she like she actually spent like the day with me one time. So she knows like my day in the life. Like she actually spent the whole day with me. She's like, wow, you really train like all the time, and then you coach, and then you go back to training, then you hang, you know, do things with your daughters, you know. So like my daughters, they're used to it. They basically have lived in the gym with me. They will always come every weekend, and then yeah, so it's basically like family, gym, rest, family, gym. Like it's like my coach is like my best friend, Russell Leak. I like talk to him all the time, like on and off the mats. Like everybody's here is like my brother, my sister, you know, like basically, yeah, it's just my fam.
That's awesome. And that is so cool that like pretty much a gym like yours is surrounded by family, like legit your brother, your nephews and your kids. And that's like really cool. I respect the family aspect you're talking about because I have my daughter and she's my world. So
Hell
I
yeah,
mean
man.
yours is times 3. So
Happy Father's Day too, man.
oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
Hell yeah, man.
So with the, I mean, for you, like when your brothers and stuff fight, like is it like a type of family affair? Like you all go at once to every fight? Like say you have a fight, they'll all go.
Yeah, they're
like so what? And
yeah, they're always in my corner, and yeah, and when they fight, I'm always like right there, front row. I'm like really cool with like reality fighting. They let me, you know, just go in. Like I can't like obviously go in his corner because he has everybody, but I can walk out with him and stuff like that. But yeah, I get really nervous. Like I actually thrown up like before my brother has fought, like and CES one of the fights. Yeah, I've gotten like sick, you know. I don't know. I'm like, oh my God, my family's going in there and I just can't like hide my emotions. So it's always like on fight day, like whoever's fighting, like if it's Justin or Johnny, I'm feeling it. And even when I'm fighting, I'm obviously, you know, high emotion too. So yeah, it's a lot. It's sometimes like I really don't want to be here right now. You know, like my brother, you know, because I've seen him win. I've seen them win really good, and I've seen them lose really, you know, and neither of them gotten finished. So sometimes the losses were like, wow, they were going through it for like a couple rounds, you know, and I've watched them, you know, really do good in there and also really, you know, learn a lot of lessons in there. So just watching, you know, and you kind of just want to just, you know, jump in there like, oh, come on. But
do like a tag team.
yeah, man.
I mean, does your brother or anybody have fights coming up?
Yeah, my brother's trying to fight. My brother's trying to fight soon. We don't have like an exact date, but you know, he did say that he wants to fight. I think, you know, a few promotions are looking at him. So yeah, hopefully soon.
That's awesome.
It would be dope to get us on like the same card at some point like that. You know,
that'd be like a family mafia type of thing.
He's being the DJ. But yeah, it would be dope for all of us to be on the same card. We were all supposed to be on the same card in January for reality, like me and Justin, Johnny, and my boy Tony. But then like Johnny's opponent dropped, my opponent had some medical stuff, and then Tony's opponent like fakes, I don't know, he dropped too. So it was just crazy. But we were supposed to all fight at that time in reality. So maybe we can make that happen again.
Would you return to Cage Titans?
Yeah, I would. I feel like I have some redemption over there, yo. I feel like I lost like 21 seconds, and I feel like I have something to prove over there. So I definitely would like to return to Cage Titans. Definitely soon. You know, whenever he wants, Mike wants to have me. He's good people. You know, I sold tickets, quite a few pay-per-views, but I just feel like mentally, I wasn't as dialed in as I am now. Like now I know what it is like Cage. Like, you know, like I my walkout, I'm like jamming, you know, feeling the moment a little bit too much. It's just like, girl, you're about to get in the cage fight with a savage. I fought Ashley Barrett, my first fight, you know, like she's a savage. Yep. So like to just go out there in her town and to fight her, you know, that just takes a lot for somebody to do. And I'm ready to go there again. You know, I'm ready to get that redemption, you know, over there. That's been on my mind. Yeah. That you say that.
I think that would be a perfect promotion to have your family on a whole card, like you said, whether it be reality, Cage Titan, CES.
And Johnny Lopez was supposed to fight Johnny Campbell, and Johnny Campbell is Mr. Cage Titans. That got canceled in reality. I think he should fight him for Cage Titans. That would be great, I think, you know, because they were supposed to fight in reality, and then Johnny was going to retire. So I think that would be a good one. But I'm just saying, you know, I'm no match. That makes sense, you know. Hey, we're going to be
match.
So
I don't know. Johnny's not on the card this time. Yeah, he's not on the card this time.
No,
But
yeah, I'm just saying in the future that would
I know.
that would be definitely cool, you know.
I'll put in the word that the Valentins need the whole card, Mike. They need every fight. They need it now.
I can't really say anything because I literally lost in 21 seconds. So I'm gonna be really humble this time. But like, yeah, you can put in all the words like that.
But my final thing to you, Erica, is what do you want to accomplish after this? I mean, I know you want to fight some more, and you know your kids aren't going away, and they won't go away after 18. Everybody's full of shit. They don't go away after 18. There's no way.
No. Yeah.
So what's your ambitions for, you know, in the present and kind of the future? I don't believe in the future stuff, but
yeah, exactly. You know, I'm in it for the ride. I've been grinding for like 5.5 years. I've been around this sport since I've been 18. I'm 29 years old. So I've been around this sport for like 11 years, on and off. You know, I really love this sport. I started when I was 18, then I stopped, and I was getting into, you know, a lot of, you know, street stuff. You know, I was fighting in the streets. I was things like that. So then I stopped, then I came back. Then I got pregnant. Then a year and a half later, I came back and gave birth. And then I've been consistent for 5.5 years. So I've always wanted to do this. But now I feel like my head is on straight now. And I do want to go all the way with this. I want to be the first woman in the world to have triplets and be at a professional level. I want to be the best in the world. I want to be a world champion, you know, but I put in that work now for that, you know, so I'm not just saying it. I really do, you know, put in that work. So that is the goal, but anything at any time can happen, you know? So I just believe in God, and I believe in my journey, and wherever it takes me, it takes me. But I'm in it for the ride. I'm in it for the long run. I got tapped out in 20 seconds. I was back in the gym the day after. I won't stop. You know what I mean? I won't stop. I can't stop. No matter how many lessons I learned, I went and I fought for ammo. I felt like the referee called the fight prematurely. I didn't even tap. He said I tapped. So that fight was called against Bree Sargent. And, you know, I was back in the gym the next day. I was pissed off. You know, I'm back in the gym. You know?
Yeah.
Got a knockout. I was back in the gym teaching on Monday. You know, I got a knockout Saturday, was teaching on Monday. You know, so, and I was and training on Monday, not just teaching, training as well. Like, did no-gi, did sparring. Like, I'm just not gonna stop. You know, they're gonna have to kill me in there. You know, that's really my mentality. Like, really, like, even when I fought, you know, at Cage Titans, I didn't even tap. Like that my arm it was stupid of me. If my arm was fully extended, like, let's not, you know, brag about it or nothing like that. But that's just my mentality. I'm glad the referee stopped that, because she would have definitely broke my arm. It was in. But that's just my mentality, is that, you know, I've been through a lot, so ain't nothing gonna stop me. I just want to keep getting the best of the best. I get the best work here. I go to Las Vegas, get the best work there. Extreme Couture, Syndicate, 10th Planet. Just try to train with the best in the world. Absorb. I took Jake Shields' class. I'm like a sponge. I'm taking notes. I rolled with him. You know, it's amazing to do these accolades, you know, as I keep on going. And I feel like this was my breakthrough fight, June 11th. I feel reborn again. And I feel like this is what I'm here to do. You know, I'm really here to put hands on these girls, you know? So
I love it. I love it. And I know I'm going to see you in the cage somewhere.
Oh,
just come to Plymouth for a quick fight visit. Just fight real quick. Take your 22 seconds and reverse it and win in 22.
Yeah, I feel redemption over there. I definitely want to fight for them, because he was just so good to me. You know, Mike was just so good to me and so cool. I just don't think I was ready then, but I'm ready now, you know?
Mike is a really good dude. He helps the people that set up, to me, to you when you fought. I mean, he's a good dude. And I'll always help Cage Titans no matter what. So, but yeah.
Best England for sure.
But yeah, Erica, I really thank you for coming on. And I hope that your career just spirals up and you like Golden Gloves, grappling champions at Naga. Was it Mega or Naga? Naga. Okay. I always get that confused.
It's not Mega. It's not Make America Great Again.
Oh, no, not that.
It's not
Half the guys on my Instagram, they all have the things all the time. They always have the medals, and I should know. But Erica, I'll get you back to hustling and grinding like you do, and it's an honor for you to have come on my show. So please come back, and you know, I tell everybody once you come on my show, you're family. So welcome too.
Thank you.
And good luck taking care of those triplets, man. More power to you.
Thank you so much.
But yeah, everybody, this is MattieC Sports and Erica right here. Look out for. Oh, where can they follow you?
You can find me on Instagram E3MMA _ on TikTok is the same thing, E3MMA _ on Facebook is Erica Valentin, Erica with a C, Valentin like Valentine without the E. And yeah, follow me.
Yes, ma'am. So this is MattieC Sports, everybody, and thank you.
Thanks for watching MattieC Sports for you and me. Make sure to follow Matty Cameron on Twitter at MattCameron23 or follow him on Instagram at MattieC23 or subscribe to his YouTube channel, MattieC Sports for you and me. Once again, thanks for watching.